Hey, what's up, guys? WhirlXbow back here, and today, you know it, I know it, we still on that CubeLock grind. I'm so happy to be playing this deck again. It's honestly not as good as I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be much better than it currently is, but hey, you know what? Still pretty good, still pretty fun. I know the win rate is slightly different. I tapped into my deck tracker, and it told me we were 7-5, and we faced mostly mages apparently. So yeah. So I just updated that. Again, if you want to see all those games, they're all on stream. So there's like a stream section, I think. I don't know. There's a live section. Yeah, there's a playlist basically on my channel. If I remember, I'll link it down below. If you guys want to watch like all the streams I've done. Anyways, though, with that being said, let's jump right into the first game. Alright, guys, and stop wasting time with this long-ass introduction, okay? So I'll see y'all there. It's always mage. It has to be. Ooh, Albatross is super good draw. Such a good draw. Yeah, we keep the Mistress. Mistress is an okay card. It's not the worst. I still don't know how I feel about Vectus. Card feels meh. I mean, this card could be insane, right? Against a Highlander deck, you go this on 4 into Vectus on 5. Trade this, like you trade this and you play Vectus on 5. And if you hit like double Albatross, like the Highlander deck just can't do fuck all. So like it's kind of big, but hey, oh, it's big. Fuck me. I mean that's in both decks, but I'm just assuming it's big. And I think big is actually arguably the harder matchup out of the two to win. Just because they have so much pressure, that's a terrible draw right now. I mean it's an okay draw. It's an activator for Plague, which is the big thing. Against Big, you just have to make sure to never let him keep a blood alive for the entire game. No, there's a Vectus. I'm actually debating coining this out. Okay, so the reasoning to coin this out here, I know it seems crazy, but it means that if it is Highlander, he can't really play Pollock here, or Pokelt, or Lorekeeper, whatever the fuck you want to call him. It's like a super aggressive move, where the only answer he has if it is Highlander is exactly Zephyrus into a silence. So yeah. Faceless is pretty solid as well. Like, the other thing is, it makes it hard for him to play a lot of cards, because this threatens both versions of the deck. Okay, that's weird that that wasn't just dropped last turn. It could still be a Highlander, but I think it's still most likely big. Though that should have possibly been dropped last turn, not to waste the mana this turn. He's trying to find a way to kill off the Albatross without putting the things into his deck. Because if he low rolls with Albatrosses in his deck, he loses the game. Like, if the first thing of the Shadow Visions that it summons is an Albatross, he loses the game. Because oftentimes they'll only have one, and then he has to wait till turn 9 to actually do something. To be fair, I mean, my hand here is not great. Hopefully he kills us here, but I mean, the idea that he would kill it is like retarded. But my play is still Carnivorous Cube. It's going to be Punch Punch Carnivorous Cube on the Albatross to put them in his deck. Again, it doesn't have insane odds, but I mean, it's the same odds of hitting Blood and Scrapyard to hit an Albatross. So it should RNG bless. Yeah. Just again, whiffing on your first Shadow Visions, or Shadow... Fuck, what's the name of the card? I can't even think of the name of the card. I feel dumb, I can't think of the name of the card. Get your own guy? The fucking course. That's a really good draw. This is fine. But yeah. Those Albatrosses being in his deck now means that he has a 1 in 3 every single time he plays a card to summon an Albatross. And once I can trade... Like, I don't want to kill this either, because then he could just res it and do a dumb shit, but I think this is a correct play. He's going to hit there, heal up his guy, I'm gonna get a free demon. I'm gonna most likely faceless here. Oh, that's a huge mistake on his part. No. Albatross? So unlucky. Actually so unlucky. Because hitting Albatross there was super big. I really should have played that last turn. After I had... Yeah, I should have played Vectus last turn, because then I wasn't guaranteed, but I had better odds. Okay. We have a lot of damage here. To be fair, the problem is that this heals him, both of these. That's so bad. Our Vectus low rolled. So unfortunate. But this is super big. That's super unfortunate. Psychic Scream? Really? That's so fucking unlucky again. I can't believe I got that unlucky again. It's so unfortunate. Because if that would have Psychic Scream, he lost the game. But now he gets a free double res, or a free double Shadow Essence. Or Shadow... that thing. Okay, I get cucked. I need to hit Albatross 2 other times. And then I have a chance. Yeah, if it hits Albatross, I have a chance. Fuck. Don't hit Scrapyard, whatever you do. It's still super bad. Very useful. You have to kill both of those. But we also have to kill the Albatross. I'm actually just going to go for the hope that we can out-tempo him. With a shitload of Gul'dans. I would have loved to be able to do this hit, but I sadly couldn't. Again, he got so lucky there. If that Vargoth would have catch Shadow Psychic Scream, he lost the game. That's fine. Oh, that's so bad. Because that's like blood. That has high odds of being blood Vargoth. The best card to draw, honestly, is Plague. Because I can just hit Plague. What is he doing? Trading there is the dumbest decision he's ever made. That was super dumb of him. I guess no, he didn't get any value out of it, but... okay. I'm hoping that this isn't a... Those are the worst possible hits. Okay, that's huge, actually. Huge, huge. I don't want to cube that. And I burn a weak-ass card from his deck. Oh my god, he's whiffing on the Albatrosses. So unfortunate. Turtle. Let's stop first here. Weak ass draw. That's fine though. I have to do this trade first. We wipe the board. I mean, we can drop this. It's kind of free. Dropping this is free here. This just guaranteed that there was a Mal'Ganis in our dead pool, which was the important part. And now I think it's the point where we're able to start out-tempoing him. Yeah, he summons that. That's fine. Trade this in. These are all giant. There's an Albatross. Trade this in. Create a gang of 5/5s, which allows us to tap here. That deck doesn't... If it's playing one Psychic Scream, that's all it's playing. I don't think it's going to be playing a second one. By the way, I hope y'all have a drink. I got me a rum and coke because I'm an alcoholic. No, just kidding, just kidding. Wow, he really high rolled. It was super high odds that one of these two was an Albatross. Like, insanely high odds. Albatross? One time? He whiffed on... And he high rolled this one too? I got griefed. I am certain that I was just griefed. I'm certain I was just griefed. I guess I can... Yeah, I can just throw this away. Oh my god, I low rolled on my N'Zoth? Are you... I've had 4 enhanced Dreadlords die this game, and I low rolled on them. I've had 2 cubes, 2 Mistress, 1 expired, and I'm so unlucky. I am just straight up the most unlucky fuck in the world. There were 5 Death Rattle Mains that didn't die. That died that aren't here. And they're enhanced Dreadlords and a cube. $14, $15, $16, $17, $18. It's a shitload of damage. Does cast the Penance, which I mean can kill his own guy, so that's fine. And I have a fair amount of health gain here. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. That's a fairly good answer. I was tapping to hopefully find the second Faceless so I can just be sitting with 7 Gul'dans in my hand. Okay. Yeah, I'm able to answer the rest of his boards with Gul'dans. Hopefully that's enough to beat him. I don't know if it's enough to beat him, but I mean his Mass Res can still low roll and hit theoretically 3 Albatrosses. Okay. Oh, there's also Albatross that died that I didn't get, so I just got the smallest minions possible. Albatross, 1 time? Okay, at least he didn't hit Vargoth. Albatross, 1 time? Yeah, I'm just gonna go with this for now. I know it's not as good as it could be, but I do have 3 Mal'Ganises in my death pool, so I mean, I'm hoping to hit at least 1. There those are, for fuck's sake. I mean, I actually only hit 1, lol. It's not gonna be like hit. There. Hit. That doesn't die. Okay. I think we got to a point where we've kind of stabilized. Our minions are just straight up bigger than his, for the most part. But yeah, hit. Depending how many bloods he wants to keep alive. Why would he play that? Playing that is one of the worst decisions he could have made. He didn't do any trades. Man is actually purposely trying to throw, I think. Okay. I'm looking for like the best trades possible. And I think it's here. Here. I don't want to play that out. I can play that though. Playing this was super dumb on his part. I don't know why he did that. It just honestly doesn't make sense to me. It's better to hold it in hand, so this way you can't... It like adds it to the death pool, and mass res is random. Man just played out both of those. Man's actually trolling. Oh, there's a Yashiraj, lol. Good ass meme. Oh, that's actually such a big draw. That was such a huge... Oh, I should have comboed it with that. Fuck. That's fine. I think I prefer doing this. Keeping that alive could be really, really big. Alright. And now, again, the other thing is fatigue doesn't matter when you're sitting with Mal'Ganis, right? Theoretically have infinite health. Pretty dope. Copy of cards in your opponent's deck. Hopefully he hits Sense Demons. Sense Demon, Plague. That'd be pretty funny. The other thing is we counter one res spell with this plus Plague, which is pretty big. Well, okay. Gotta keep the most important guy alive. I can do a trade and then drop another Gul'dan. I still have 3 more to beat, bud. But I am looking for Plague, because I would definitely go this Plague. I still also have Vectus, which is kind of big. Such a weak draw. Yeah, so I don't really have a choice besides doing this. That's fine. I'm actually kind of fine with leaving that alive. It's going to make him hit fatigue earlier. How many Mal'Ganises did I hit? Only 1. And these Voidwalkers are starting to get fucking annoying. I'm gonna, like, my last one's just gonna be fucking 7 Voidwalkers and I'll be depressed. But man, so far this has actually been a really good game. If only all the openers started off with fucking this matchup. Because, like, man, that N'Zoth, like, I almost should have lost off that N'Zoth. But I think the turn where he didn't trade in and get the value trades where he could, lost him the game. Because he should have killed at least the Voidlord. This way I would have only got one thing. There's a second Mass Hysteria. Unfortunate, but I mean, those are still 2 fairly good things to keep. The plan is probably this, and to bite on 1. That's fine. I don't think he has another Psychic Scream, so I don't want to continue playing around it, because I am running low on Gul'dans in my hand, so I like to have them preemptively. But yeah, I also want to keep Yashiraj. There's the Plague. Okay. I mean, there it looks weird because I could have gone face, you'd be at 10. And I would theoretically have had lethal on board. But I think it's better in case he does, like, RNG somehow, you know, a Mass Dispel or whatever. To kill it off and I don't just lose a Gul'dan that way. That's fine. He's still playing out the Albatrosses. I can just Plague here, but I would rather save the Plague, I think. Personally, I would rather save it. Especially when I have, like, really good trades here. Yeah, I mean... He has 2 Mass Res, I have 5 Gul'dans. Hopefully that's enough to beat him. Or else, I mean, I'm pushing 3 damage a turn. See, like, now it's important to have kept... Like, see, this is why I would have just held these. You'd have 3 more cards in hand, he'd still be at 9. That'd be fine. He'd be 10 with his draw for turn. Hopefully that low rolls and summons an Albatross as punishment. Because I really would rather not burn the Plague here. I mean, I could actually just trade, bite Dark Skies. 6, 7. If that summons an 8, 8, that's 14. I'd have 9 cards in hand, right? Yeah. So that would clear it. Are you gonna end your turn, or just sitting there stroking your dick, or what's up? I'd also like to point out that all of his raised deads hit bloods. That is the biggest thing that could have summoned. Hit. Fuck, that's 10, so one thing survives here. I'm fine with taking 10. I guess 2 things could have survived. That would have been very unlucky. That's fine. I'm okay with taking 10 here. I'm still at 30. Oh my, he's playing so many minions in his deck. So weird. And again, I want him to be pulling things out of his deck. Alright. If he has a second Psychic Scream, this forces it. Jesus Christ. I've hit the same minions every single fucking time. He's looking for a Psychic Scream. And I mean, if he Psychic Screams, I win the game too, so I'm fine with that. So it's not a Psychic Scream. It's fine. So I want to leave this one alive. That bites there. That does that. That's unfortunate. I need to force him to trade this guy off. The reason I'm leaving it alive, I know it looks weird. But it's going to pull things out of his deck, so it's going to get him closer to fatigue. So, also with me having no more cards in my deck, it kind of prevents him really from playing Psychic Scream. Or else he'll just lose a Fatigue War. He's healing -1, I'm healing 3 a turn, theoretically in the late game when we're all out of boards. That's the 3rd Necessary he's played. It's actually good because now I'm going to be proactive on the board and he's not going to be. Because I'm going to be able to drop the Gul'dan on an empty board. Fuck, I was really hoping to hit a Yashraj. It's fine, I take 1 here. I drop this. I could also drop this. Yeah, I think I just dropped Vectus. Because I forgot that was going to get summoned. And just pray that we get good death rattles. So terrible. Oh my god. How many Dreadlords have I had died this game? Like 10? And Vectus doesn't hit it. It hits the thing that died 4 times and the thing that died 3 times. Actually 5 times. Not the 10 times this or the fucking 7 times Voidwalker. He's missing on every fucking Albatross, man. That's so unfortunate. He hasn't hit it once. He's only hit it off summoning off Bloods. Well, I can trade everything in. I'm debating going Plague here. No. Plague cannot be correct. If only this would add the fucking Gul'dans to my hand. It'd make me very happy. But he's out of board wipes. Unless he has 1 Psychic Scream. But again, Psychic Scream on a board like that wins me the game. Oh, there we go. Finally the double Mal'Ganis, but not too many taunts. Double Mal'Ganis was huge, because now this takes everything on his board basically to kill. 3. Actually, it only takes those 2. Then that. And then this can't kill either Mal'Ganis. Biggest turn of events, he plays Anduin. If he plagues, like if he stole a plague, I mean, I'm fine with that. Go ahead, plague. And again, he can't play the card Psychic Scream anymore. Oh, he's out of minions. So now I don't have to leave Yasharaz alive. Which means his bloods are also useless. They're just 8/8 taunts. That's fine. Now we can just out-tempo him. To optimize damage. This. Woo! Perfect. That was such a good game. That was a 26-minute game. That is fucking insane. I guess we have time for only one other game in this video. Yeah, let's just cue that one up now. But man, that game, I think he threw on that turn. He didn't attack. If I think back on everything though, I think that's where he threw. So if you're playing Big Priest, always take value trades. No matter how not value they look, killing that Voidlord there would have possibly won him it would have increased his odds at winning. Because those Void Walkers that it summoned gained so much value because they were also like, right, instead of only getting 1, I got 3 3/5s. Right? Instead of 1 3/5. So it was like huge difference, right? It's like what, an extra 6-10, that's an extra 16 stats that he just put on the board by not taking that value trade. Anyways, with that being said, let's just jump right into the next one. Alright guys, I'll see y'all there. Ooh, an Odd Pally. I mean, it might not be an Odd Pally, but my guess is that it is Odd Pally. I'm not gonna bother thinking that it is. I mean, it could be pure, but my guess is it's just odd, so I'm gonna mull as if it was odd. Another game without Sense Demons in the top cards in my deck seems a little hard. Especially this matchup. Okay, now just give me a Voidcaller. And, like, Defile. Defile is such a broken card in this matchup. And I honestly, okay, one card that I have to give a lot more praise to than I have been is Animated Broomstick. Card is actually insanely good. Like, arguably one of the better cards in this deck. One card that I didn't think was in a, like, I don't think it would ever be in this deck. But it gives you, like, that instant activator on cubes. It helps tempo. It's insane. If he just ends, I was about to say, if he ends this, oh, that's actually a huge turn. That's a huge turn, too. There's no way I can have 8 cards in my hand. Oh, it's so big for him, actually. I was gonna say, like, this could be huge for me. But there was no way I was going to be able to have 8 cards. If he doesn't play anything else here, I mean, this is huge. But he top decked the guy that gives both of these. All the 3 of these things plus 1 attack is my guess. How do I win from here? This is so terrifying. Like, so much damage. That was probably the dirtiest turn 2 I've ever seen in that deck. I'd be so terrified of putting a 1/1 on the board here. I'd actually be genuinely terrified. Because that plays right into Defile. I can take another 8 to drop this. I don't think that's worth it. Fuck, I'm gonna tank 2. Now I can drop this. If I drop Plague, I mean, it's kind of big. But he has so many cards now in hand, it's going to be super hard to win. Divine Favor is still such a good card. I think it got removed from Standard because it's like an actual insane card. Theoretically, here I can go for another Dark Skies, that's another 8 health. Probably just going for Dark Skies again, so I'm not generating anything. Like, my board is still just as shit as it was. But I can't leave that alive. Yeah. I really wanted to just turtle and just drop a Voidcaller, but that could be so terrifying. He trades his shit in, he drops a Mustard for battle. I lose the game. He drops the 3-2. Then he hero powers, he gets, yeah, that thing. And then he would have just hero powered, got 2/3 taunts. That's already, like, that's insane, I find. Like, I'm taking 7 here. I'm like halfway to dead. If he hero, oh fucking Christ, really? The problem here is not the 2 health. Oh, I guess I could do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we just hope that it summons this one. Perfect. That's so big that it summoned that one and not the other one. Because now we can drop this one on curve. Now we just need to draw like Mal'Ganis to like complete our curve to be optimal, I find. Oh my god, that's probably so loud in the mic. I'm cracking my fingers. I'm sorry about that. A whole bunch of 1/1 Divine Shields doesn't sound terrifying, but when you're at 12, that is one of the scariest things your opponent can say. So right play here, Cube? No, it can't be Cube. Okay, actually, the right play here is Cube. Okay, perfect. I know that might see like, wait, what the fuck? How's the right play there Cube instead of the enhanced Dreadlord? He can't drop a minion here. He straight up just can't. Okay, so I just can't play spells for the rest of the game, that's fine. He can't play minions for like a long ass time, so he has to get rid of all these. Now I could drop the enhanced Dreadlord and go face again for 4. I should have arguably punched one of those. But yeah, like he punches here and then I have a 5/5. Oh, I'm actually dead. I'm possibly dead here. I should have hit his guys. Because if he had, yeah, I should have hit 2 of his guys. I guess that's fine. Could be worse. Okay, I thought he was going to drop a Quartermaster and it was a little fucked, but... Oh, he's going to Quartermaster those. Probably I also can't play spells. Like, that's super bad. How do I kill this off now? Well. Yeah, oh my yog. Oh, wait, that was bad. I should have just dropped Gul'dan. I fucked up. I should have just dropped Gul'dan. What was I... Oh, I fucked up. I should have dropped Gul'dan. That's a huge misplay. Yeah. Well, if I would have hit that, I'd necessarily die. It was only 12. Whoops. Oh, I tilted myself out of this game. If I would have dropped Gul'dan, I would have summoned some rather big taunt minions. I fucked up. That one was on me. If I would... I was hoping to get like a lightning storm or something off that, because that would have been like super big, but... Or an elemental destruction. Like that would have been like super big, but... I should not have left it up to RNG. That was a huge misplay on my part. Like actually ginormous misplay. Like I went from playing one of like the biggest brain plays games I've done to arguably the worst play I've ever done. Like, that was so fucking bad. Yeah, that's depressing. I'm so sad now. Oh, well, I wasted 2 quests. Alright, well, fuck me, I guess. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you guys did, don't leave a like and subscribe. Rep the gang, and I'll see you guys in the next one, where hopefully we get some more dubs. And we don't fuck up like we did that game, alright, guys? I'll see you guys there. Peace.